So I already know where I am, but I need to still find my place. The last episode of GeoGuessr was about 6 months ago, and I need to find my place. I'm in that emo phase, as you can tell by the hair, the black, super long hair below my eyes, and you can barely even see me. That I've not found my place. So we need to do that. This episode of GeoGuessr, we are gonna find my place by guessing places on the map. So if you guys don't know what GeoGuessr is, basically they pull up Google Street View cars, Google Street View cameras, and you use your surroundings, identify where you are in the world. Now it could be anywhere. It could be right down the street. It could be in Australia. That's the fun part, is that you're supposed to guess where you are. The closer you are to it, the better, the more points you get. If you're like 2,000 miles off, you probably aren't gonna get many points. If you're like, 300 miles off, you'll probably get a lot of points. Play it. It's World GeoGuessr map, and let's do this. There's some modern cars. If you look out into the distance, that's some pretty, there's one, actually they're kind of older. There's that one modern car. This one looks a little older, and this is not in English, so we're not in America. Man, I wish this wasn't laggy. It'd be really nice if this wasn't laggy. Oh, there's a modern car. I don't know what language this is. They use the word hotel as hotel. I don't think it's a Spanish-speaking country, because they'd say telefono. So we're not in any Spanish speaking. Ooh, here's a little religious sign right here. You can tell that it's probably a very religious country, and it's probably somewhere in Europe. Probably like I'd say over in this area of Europe is probably what we're talking about. So we're gonna make that guess. It's probably not correct, but we're probably gonna make that guess. And oh wow, we were pretty far off. It was 8,200, and I earned 1 point. I earned 1 point from that. Well, we're gonna play next round. No, I did not enjoy that location. Okay, well, this was probably not very, public area. Saying that they still have the Google Street View cameras from like 2007, and I can barely see what I'm looking at. Okay, so we're in like a safari area. We're in the safari. Let's say probably somewhere in Africa. I'm not really sure where we are. Obviously, that's kind of the point of the game, is to make sure you're not sure where you are. Even if there was signs, you can't read any of them because this camera's so bad. But I'm gonna guess we're in like a deserty area. No, not South America. A deserty area of Africa. So I'm gonna say right around here. Let's make that guess. Wow, it was in Australia. Again, 8,581 miles away. Okay, so here we are. So this is not America, but this does look like a pretty, modern area. I would not be against living somewhere around here, as long as it's not bad. I'm gonna guess it's somewhere in Ukraine. It's in one of the more greener areas, so I'm gonna guess like over here. Oh, we actually weren't too far away. We were 680 miles. We were out of the country. Well, that was in Russia. I earned 2,399 points. I actually did enjoy that location. It gave me a lot of insight. Okay, so we're in a highway. Oh, they blur out the license plate, or else I'd have it. We go back to that last shot, because you can kind of see. Okay, so that's a very shaky shot of the license plate. It doesn't look like a speed limit sign. Oh, it's kilometers. It's in kilometers. But it's in English. And this looks like a pretty Canadian kind of area. It looks pretty American, besides the fact that they're using kilometers. Looks kind of like around where I'd live, but in Canada. So I'm gonna go. Where's a pretty open area? Oh God, we were in Canada. That was right. We were in Canada, but we were over in Vancouver area of Canada. So I actually did kind of enjoy that. I wish we could get a lot, more of a helpful answer, but you got 413 points. This is already, I can tell, not America. We would not have this narrow of driveways or streets. You can tell look at the license plates. It's longer. It's one of those longer license plates that you'd see in like Russia. What does this sign say? Rinder or binder car salesman? What? It's Norway. Probably Norway or Sweden. PewDiePie lives in Sweden, so it's pretty dumb already. Just kidding, Pewds, I love you. Okay, we were kind of close. It was in the UK. It didn't look like English. Might have been though. So Sweden to UK. So that was 1,145 miles, and I kind of did enjoy that. The view summary, we got a total of 4,266. So let's play the same map again. Okay, so this is not America already. I can tell you guys that much. Not America. But it's English. It's KFC. It's KFC, guys. It's a KFC ad. It's a KFC ad. So this might actually be in America. But KFC, is that a thing anywhere else? Total. I've never seen Total gas station. I've never seen that in America. And all these cars don't really look American. This does not look like an American environment. I mean, there's a KFC ad, and I don't know if that's anywhere else. But then again, they're not advertising it as KFC. Look at this. Look at this, guys. That's Colonel Sanders. But it's so good. What's that? What's that? Japan is over here. Not in Tokyo, maybe like in the outskirts of Tokyo. And we were 8,000 miles away from our prediction, so I earned a single point. So we're in a churchy area. So it's, if this is America, it's a southern part of America. I don't know why I'm saying that. A lot of places up north do have churchy places. Look like something, that might be something they wear in America. It's not English language. So we're not in America. What does this say? This bus state? Yeah, we're not in America, guys. So I'm gonna guess around here. It doesn't look like a very too populated area, but there's roads and stuff, and I think it might be around there. Make that guess. Oh, we were 1,500 miles away. It was in Ukraine. Remember that one guess that I did? I could have used that, and I would have actually been fairly close because I think I guessed around there that one time. I kind of did not enjoy this location. Dirt road. How much can I learn from a dirt road? I could be anywhere on Earth right now. Everywhere has dirt roads and trees. I'm gonna guess somewhere in America though, because America has dirt roads in the South, in Kentucky. Daniel Boone National Forest. What's that? Be in Sawyer, like Tom Sawyer. We were all the way across the world. All the way across the world. 28 points. Okay, so we're in a palm tree area. Not really America. This is definitely not America. VTV. Not really anything we have here. Hello? Yo. You interrupted me. Okay, so this is definitely a very tropical area. Not really kind of tropical that you'd want to see is what I'm getting from the looks of this water. Probably somewhere in Bolivia, because Olivia just came down here. So you can see land over there, so it might kind of be like over here. Make that guess. And we were 3,000 miles away. It was in Mexico. Okay, so there's a building, and because there's a building, I have a hint. I think it's on Earth. In the UK, I'm gonna say Ireland. Okay, we were actually not too far off. What? Okay, you can't expect me to guess something like that. Funchal? What is funchal? It looks like that sounds like if I was wearing flip-flops and I had sand in my shoe. Okay, so I got a total score of 2,210 points. I want to get a score of at least 5,000 before this video is over. We got a rocky area, and because there's rocks, we're in the rocky regions. We're in Colorado, and nowhere else in America or in the world is there rocks. If you try to look for rocks, the only one you'll find is Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and he lives in LA. You know what? I'm gonna take a wild guess. I'm gonna say we're in Colorado because there's no signs around. Colorado Springs. We were 1,100 miles away. It was that same area in Canada as the beginning of this. I did not enjoy this location because you gave me no hints. Oh God. Okay, we're in the savannah, the desert area, and there's no signs around. I'm literally wasting my time. It's in Africa, guys. It's in Africa. 4,000 miles away. 4,300. We earned 45 points from that. I did not enjoy that because it gave me no hints. So we're in another rocky region. So we're in Colorado again. Oh, it's the Beatles. Okay, so we're in England right now because the Beatles. I love the Beatles. I'm glad they came back. Okay, what's this sign say right here? We're not in America, so we're in Guatemala. Guatemala. Watermelon. Ross Chastain.
Actually, watermelons don't need a lot of water.
Nope. We are doing awfully this round. We have a score of 1,520. We're getting no hints off of this. It's a deserty area, and that's all I have. So I'm gonna guess somewhere in South America. I'm just gonna make a random guess right there. Nope. Okay, so we got some cars, and that is not American or English language. So we're in Ukraine or Szechia. Czechia or Slovakia. Wait, wasn't that like the same thing? Czechoslovakia? Or like, did they have like a war and like split apart or something? And it's just, I don't. Austria. We're in Austria right now. Way to go. That's 5 games. You're starting to get the hang of it. Okay, great. I don't care. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it. If you dislike this video, please leave a dislike and a hate comment telling me exactly what I did wrong. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. And as always, Sam for Korean Leader.
F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all.
Down here in the deep blue sea.